أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم وبعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته and welcome to Tajweed Adventures, a fun-filled journey into the amazing world of Quran with Tajweed, the art of beautiful and correct Quranic recitation. Beloved explorers of an amazingly blessed knowledge, which is the Quran, have you ever wondered how so beautiful the words of the Quran sound when they are recited? Well, that's because of something special called Tajweed. Just like you learn how to sing your favorite songs with the right tune and rhythm, Tajweed helps us recite the Quran in the most beautiful and melodious way. Imagine reading an amazing storybook where each word has its own special appeal. That's how the Quran is, and more, full of amazing stories and teachings that guide us through this wilderness called life. Besides, when we read the Quran correctly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us 10 fantastic rewards for every single, wait for it, every single letter, not word, not verse, not chapter, for every single letter. A reward that is equal to that given for a good righteous deed. Super exciting, I believe. Now, Tajweed is like a treasure map that shows us how to get to the treasure of pronouncing every letter and every word in the Quran correctly. It is not just about saying the words right, but also about putting feelings and emotions into them. Just like when you tell a story with excitement or you read a poem with a sweet voice. Tajweed helps us express the beautiful message and wisdom of the Quran, a message of love and care from our Creator, Allahu Tabarak wa Ta'ala, the most caring. In this fun and exciting journey of learning Tajweed, we'll discover how to make our voices gently go up and down, how to hold sounds a bit longer, and how to pause at the right places. For example, let's take these few ayahs of the Quran. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم صدق الله العظيم. This is what Tajweed enables you to do. Well, we will start by learning the friendly Arabic letters and their special friends called the vowels that give our words their wonderful sounds. For curious minds like yours and mine, whether we're reading the Quran already or just starting, whether our voices are not the best or we can't hold our breath for long enough, Tajweed will make our recitation adventure even more amazing. So, are you ready to dive into the world of Tajweed? Exciting. Get ready to explore, learn, and make your Quran reading shine with the brilliance of beautiful sounds and meaningful words. For starters, let's meet with the letters of the Arabic alphabet. They are 29 altogether. All except Alif, the first letter, are consonants. Here we go. Alif, Alif, Ba, Ba, Ta, Ta, Tha, Tha, Jim, Jim, Tha, Tha, Ho, Ho, Del, Del, Zel, Zel, Ro, Ro, Zay, Zay, Sin, Sin, Chin, Chin, Sword, Sword, Lord, Lord, Or, Or, Tho, Tho, Ein, Ein, Roin, Roin, Fa, Fa, Qaf, Qaf, Kaf, Kaf, Lam, Lam, Mim, Mim, Noon, Noon, Wow, Wow, Ha, Ha, Hamza, Hamza, Ya, Ya, Wow, Ha, Hamza, Ya, and Ya. Next, let's sing the Arabic alphabet song. This is my favorite part of this lesson. So you can sing with me. You can just listen to me for the first time and then sing with me for the second time. And maybe third time, we never can tell. Here we go. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alif ba ta tha jim ha kho. Sing with me. Alif ba ta tha jim ha kho. Dal ذال را زين سين شين صاد. دال ذال را زين سين شين صاد. صاد ضاد طا ظ عين غين فا. صاد ضاد طا ظ عين غين فا. قاف كاف لام ميم نون واو ها. قاف كاف لام ميم نون واو ها. واو ها همزة يا and ya. Wow ha hamza ya and ya. Now let's sing it together. Alif ba ta tha jim ha kho. Dal ذال را زين سين شين صاد. صاد ضاد طا ظ عين غين فا. قاف كاف لام ميم نون واو ها. Wow ha hamza ya and ya. Wow ha hamza ya and ya. How do you see that? I love this song. Should we sing it one more time? Yes. Let's go one more time. Alif ba ta tha jim ha kho. Dal ذال را زين سين شين صاد. صاد ضاد طا ظ عين غين فا. قاف كاف لام ميم نون واو ها. واو ها همزة يا and يا. واو ها همزة يا and يا. I love this song. So if you don't catch it this time around, you can always go back to this video, watch it again and again and again until you master the song. Because this is an easy way for you to memorize the letters, so you'll be able to recognize them and know them properly as we move along in our journey into the world of Tajweed. Next, let's learn to write the letters to enable us to recognize them wherever and whenever we see them. For starters, let's practice writing the following shapes to help us master the writing of the letters. So we're going to start by writing the lines. All right? So what you can do is you can take a picture or you can download this script All right. As I trace the dots, so you should. Okay, my line disappears as soon as I'm done writing it, just to show you what to do. So we have the slanting lines, we have the vertical lines, we have the horizontal lines. So we practice to write these lines to enable us know how to write the letters, which have a lot of slanting lines. We have curves and shapes, all different kinds of shapes. So this is to help you get used to writing those shapes. And it's ultimately going to help you in writing the letters. So another thing I need for you to know is that when you write Arabic letters, you must start from right to left. Unlike when you write English, you start from left to right. So get used to writing from right to left. All right. My tracing may not be perfect. I want to challenge you to make better tracing than myself. All right. Can you see how I'm doing it? I am trying to get used to writing different kinds of shapes that we have in the Arabic letters. Just as we teach our children to trace shapes before they start writing letters. All right. There we go. And this. Okay. Now we're done with the curves and circles. All right. We're moving now to bows and cups. Starting from the blue dots, we go all the way down. We make a curve and stop at the top here. There you go. All right. Okay. So you can take a picture of this screen and try to do it by yourself. Let's move on to the shapes, the hooks shapes, right? All right. So we start from this point and we go like this. This is practicing to write the letter sword, which is one of the most challenging letters to write. Okay. All right. All the way up. And this is just a straight line. All right. So you trace the dots, then the letters below. Now let's move on to the letters from Alif all the way to Ya, and you try to trace the letters as I am doing. Okay. Like I said, I will just show you how to trace, and then my tracing will disappear as soon as I'm done writing it. So just watch the way I'm doing it, right? This is letter Ba. So letter Alif is like a stick. I call him the headmaster of the village of the Arabic alphabet. Just imagine that these letters are individuals living in a village called Arabic Alphabet Village. And they are students in the school of Arabic Alphabet Village. And Mr. Alif happens to be the principal of the school. And he goes about with this stick to warn any child that wants to be naughty. Not whooping them, but just to warn them. All right. Now, ba, ta, tha, these three letters, we could say they are a set of triplets, right, from the same family. They all look alike. And we can say letter ba, if you like, we can say he's the boy of the family because everything about him starts with letter B and it has a dot at the bottom, right? And he's a boy. B for boy, B for ba, B for bottom or below where the dot is. And then we have ta, a sweet sister to letter ba. that looks like a princess with two beautiful ponytails, or if you like, a beautiful smiley face, very cheerful smiley face. Or would you rather I leave um my tracing lines and curves on for you to see what I'm doing clearly? Okay. All right. That's the feedback I'm getting, that I should leave it on and not make it disappear. All right. So I'm going over the letters written. Alif, this is Ba, the boy that has a beard at the bottom of his chin. And this is letter Ta, Princess T, that has everything about it is about letter T. Princess T has two dots on top. T for ta, T for two, T for top. Letter ta. All right. Although when you pronounce the letter ta in Arabic, it's not as strong as the ta in English, where you have some kind of air, gushing out of your mouth when you pronounce T, T, right? This is ta, ta. All right. Then we have letter tha, which is another princess, a sweet young lady with three dots on top. Incidentally, when we write number three, we start with TH. And tha, if you're going to spell the letter tha in English letters, you start with TH. So we have Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha. Let's move on to the next set of letters. In Arabic, you have letters that are letters that look alike. So I'd like to call them members of the same family. So we're moving on to the next family, the next group, which are these three huge, big, I don't like to call them fat, but pretending that we're back in the village, in the Arabic alphabet village. They call them three big crocodiles, right? And the three big crocodiles, they have issues with being called big. They don't want people to look at them or say that they're fat. They want to do something about this big tummy of theirs, right? So you see where learning the curves uh, come in handy. To write Jim Ha Kho, you start with a line and then something that looks like letter C. All right. You know the big letter C in English? Yeah. So you draw a straight line at the top, you know, and then where you stop, you come down with a swing, something that looks like letter C. So these three guys don't want to be called big fat crocodiles, so they had a meeting on what to do. And Jim suggested that they should start going to the gym. He said we should go to the gym and work out. And when we get to the gym to work out, we will lose the weight and we will not be called fat crocodiles anymore. It sounded like a good idea, but the other two gentlemen didn't buy it. But Jim decided he was going to be going to the gym anyway. So he started going to the gym and every day goes to the gym. Where you coming from? I'm coming from the gym. Where have you been? I've been to the gym. Where are you? I'm at the gym. So everybody in the Arabic alphabet village started calling him Jim. And we can say that's where he got his name from. Now, letter Ha says, I don't want to go to the gym. I would rather, what should I do for this big stomach to go away? Okay, I know. I will be eating everything that is spicy because I believe what I have in my big stomach is nothing but air. So if I eat spicy jollof rice, the Nigerian yummy jollof rice that is super spicy, or I eat the Ghanaian jollof rice that is also spicy, or I eat the Mexican spicy food, or the American spicy food, or the Indian spicy food, any spicy food, I will eat it. And when you eat spicy food, what you tend to do is to blow air, from your throat to your tongue to make it cool down. And so I decided to eat spicy food. And I did start eating spicy food and started blowing air. Hey, what's wrong with you? Spicy. And everybody started calling him Ah. And the last gentleman, last but not the least, he said, okay, I am not a gym person and I hate spicy food. So what am I gonna do? Okay, I think I'll just eat anything that is nasty that's gonna make me throw up. So he started eating bad food that will make him anything that's gross, that's nasty, just for him to throw up. So that when he throws up, he believes he will lose the big stomach. His stomach will go down and he will not be called fat crocodile anymore. So he started eating nasty, 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 gross, gross, gross. And then one day he got a big fish and the fish was almost rotten. It was smelling so bad. So instead of, you know, eating it little by little and taking the pieces apart to avoid swallowing bone, he just pushed the whole thing into his mouth and swallowed it whole. And guess what? The fish bone got stuck in his throat and he started, you know, scratching his throat inside. He started making this funny sound just to push the bone out. Ah, mm, oh, oh. Let's join him to help him push um push the fishbone out. Oh, 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 you see how I hold my head? Oh, scratch the inside of your throat to help push out the fishbone. And the fishbone came out. Guess where it came out from? From his head. And that's why he has the dots on his head. Never mind me. I'm just making up stories. So, Ha has a dot on top of his head. Jim has a dot in his stomach. And Ha has no dot at all. Jim, Ha, Ha. Jim is the gym guy that goes to the gym. Ha is a spicy guy that eats spicy food, and Haw is the one that swallowed the fish bone, which got stuck in his throat and was trying to push it out. And when it came out, it landed on his head. Nice story. You like it? Good. Now, let's move on. So, this guy is called Dal. Nice curve, right? You start by writing a slanted line. And then when you get to the line at the bottom, you make a curve and a straight line. That's Dal. And Dal has a sister that has one dot on top, a ponytail at there, I could call it, right? So we have Dal and Thal, Dal and Thal, Dal and Thal. So let's start from the top. Alif, 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 Ba, 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 Ta, Ta, Ta has how many dots? Two dots. Where? On top. And Tha, Tha has how many dots? Three dots. Two dots stand side by side, and the third dot is right on top in the middle of both of them, on top by the middle of the two of them. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha. Jim, Ha, Ho, Dal, Zal. Moving on, we have the next set of twins. We call them Ra and Zain. Huh. Ra. Okay, so you start writing Ra from the top of the line and it ends at the bottom of the line. You can make it longer, all right? And it looks like a banana, right? Or it looks like an arm of someone who's trying to show his power, like Hulk Hogan. You know, I am powerful. Raw, raw is powerful. And then we have the sister to Raw called Zane. Zane or Zay or Za, your choice, whichever you find easier to pronounce. Zane. By the way, Zane means beautiful, or beauty. So Zayn has a beautiful ponytail, and her brother Raw is powerful. All right, then we have, so this is Raw and Zayn. Raw and Zay or Zayn. Raw and Zay. Then we have Scene. Where what's the story of Mr. Scene? Mr. Scene has three horns and a big tail. And that was what everybody was saying the moment he stepped into the Arabic alphabet village. Have you seen the guy with three horns and a big tail? Have you seen him? Have you seen the guy with three horns and a big tail? Have you seen him? Yes, I've seen him. Seen him? I've seen him. And he got his name from Sin. All right. So this is Sin. And Sin has a sister that has a lot of shiny hair because she uses Afro Sheen cream or Afro Sheen hair lotion. And that's where she got her name from. Sheen. Sheen looks exactly like Sin, but Sheen has three dots on top. Okay. All right. So that's for you to trace. And then we have sword. Sword. You pronounce this letter like you're whistling. Sword. But it is like you draw it like you're drawing a balloon and the string attached to the balloon. That's the thing about sword. You can never connect sword to another letter without first of all tying the knot of the string that is attached to it. So you start by drawing the balloon. I love balloons. Do you like balloons? Yeah. So you draw the balloon and then you draw the string, that is attached to the balloon. This is the balloon. I'm drawing the balloon again. And then I stop here to tie the knot of the string and then bring the string down like that. So I can fly the balloon like a kite, right? Okay. Now, the twin brother of sword is called God. God. The twin brother of sword is God. And God has a dot. God has the dot. God has the dot. Sword has no dot. Sword and God. Sword and God. Sword and God. Next set of twins are or and tho. All right. Or looks like letter B in the English alphabet. All right. Letter B. Let's see how that goes. So you start with a line, like you're writing letter B in English, but the this one, the circle is not like a circle of letter B. It is like an oval shape, like a balloon. All right, like an oval shaped balloon. That's all. The line and the balloon without the hook. It doesn't have a hook like the sword, right? Like the sword and dot, sword and dot, they have the hook, where you tie the string. So Thor and Thou have no string, so they have no need for the hook. Now let's draw Thor. Thor is just like Thor, but it has a dot on top. Thor and Thou. Thor and Thou. The next set of twins are Ein and Ghain. Ein is like, let me see. When you write letter E in English, but in a funky way. E is like this, right? Some people write it, in a funky way, like maybe some cursive or something, stylish way. So that's your ain in Arabic. And Ghain is like the twin sister, looks exactly like ain, but it has a dot on top. All right. So we have sword and God, Thor and Tho, Ain and Ghain. Let's read them together. Sword and God, sword and Dod, sword and Dod, Thor, sword and Dod, Thor and Tho, Thor and Tho. Okay, let's get this out of the way. So, all right. Sword and Dod, Thor and Tho, Ein and Ghain. Ein, Ein is like, if you want to bite into an apple, Ein. That's like saying Ein. And if you're gargling in the morning, you have your mouthwash, and then you put, well, after the mouthwash, you put, you're washing it, clearing your throat and everything, you put water in your mouth and gargle. Oh, Loin. That's loin for you. That's how to pronounce loin. So once again, these letters, they can be very tough to remember, but I pray that, with you learning the song and singing the song again and again, you will master sword and Lord, Thor and Tho, Ein and Rein, and all the rest of the letters. Now let's move on. After Ein and Rein, we have Fa and Qaf. They look alike, but there are some differences, and I'll tell you about the differences now. Fa starts with a circle, all right? You write the circle, and then you write a flat base for the circle, and you put a dot on top. A circle, you can try to make your circle better than mine, that'll be fine. And then a flat base, and a dot on top. And then we have Qaf, which also has a circle, but a curved base, all right? Fa has a flat base and Qaf has a curved base. Fa and Qaf. Fa and Qaf. Just like you have an identical twin sisters. Then we have Kaf. Now, this is the guy that loves to go to the cafe to drink coffee and eat donuts and play some computer game, or maybe work on his computer, do his homework, or do something. So he goes to the cafe so much that everybody in the Arabic alphabet village starts calling him Kaf. His name is Kaf because he loves to go to the cafe. And this is letter Lam. Lam looks like a walking stick upside down, or it looks like letter J in English. So, but to help you remember, I have formed a little song, a nice song around the name Lamb. You remember Mary in the poems that we learned way back in school? Mary has a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary has a little lamb. His fleece is white as snow. So let's turn Mary to lamb. Lamb has a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Lamb has a little, its fleece is white as snow. Lamb. All right. And then this is meme. Meme for mom, meme for mommy, right? Meme is a circle and it has a long hair like mommy letting down her hair. All right. Next, we have next we have these guys at the bottom. The first guy was born at 12 noon, all right? And that's where he got his name from. They said in the Arabic alphabet village, he was born at 12 noon, so his name is Noon, all right? And this young lady here is a ballet dancer. She loves to dance and she loves to twirl, going around like that. And when she does it so well, everybody says, wow. And that's where she got her name from. Her name is Wow. Was an amazing dancer. Wow. And then we have Grandpa. I call him Grandpa because he laughs. He loves to laugh at everything. And he laughs like Santa Claus. Only his own laughter is ha 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 and not ho 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 like the Santa Claus. So this is ha 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 ha, Grandpa. So we have Noon, Wow, ha. Noon, Wow, ha. And then we have this little guy called Hamza. That's the baby of the family, a very friendly guy that hops from one letter to the other. You'll get to know more about him when we treat them individually. And the last letter is grandma. Grandmas, we love to spoil the children. And whenever they ask for anything, we don't know how to say no. We say, yeah, yeah. Grandma, can I have some ice cream? Yeah. Grandma, can I have some chicken? Yeah. Grandma, can I have some rice? Yeah. Grandma, can I have some chocolate? Yeah. And that's where she got her name from, by saying yeah to everything. That's grammar for you. Yeah. All right. So let's go over the letters one more time. From the top to the bottom. From Alif all the way to Ya. So Alif is the first letter and Ya is the last letter. Alif, Alif, Ba, Ba, Ta, Ta, Tha, Tha, Jim, Jim, Ha, Ha, Ho, Ho, Dal, Dal, Val, Val, Ro, Ro, Zay, Zay, Sin, Sin, Chin, Chin, Sword, Sword, Board, Board, or, Vo, Vo, Ein, Ein, Rein, Rein, Fa, Fa, Qaf, Qaf, Kaf, Kaf, Lam, Lam, Meme, meme, noon, noon. Wow, wow. Ah, ah. Hamza, Hamza. Yeah, yeah. And that is the end of our lesson for today. Wasn't that fun? Now, next time we meet, we shall be focusing on letters that look alike. The lookalikes. That is what we shall be looking at next time. For now, I want to thank you for being such a wonderful student and a wonderful companion on this amazing journey into Tajweed. Once again, thank you for being with me on Tajweed Adventures. My name remains Zania Akoride. So I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. مع السلامة. إلى اللقاء. Bye.